Hey friends, it's Father Lorenzo Lebrija, author of the best-selling book, How to Try, and I want to talk to you a little bit about stewardship today. And you're probably wondering, why is this innovation guy talking to me about stewardship? But there's a there, because I think that innovation and this talk of innovation can be used in all things, including how do we do stewardship, because it's really about the things that we've been doing one way, doing them a new way. So I'm actually going to do this with you live right here. And it's the 3 steps that are in the book. We always begin with the simple question, how might we? So we ask the question, how might we, in this example, get Generation Z to give? And I literally did this, and I took it through the 3 steps. Step number 1, I did some research, and I found out that it turns out Generation Z people are very much into activism. That's what really turns them on specifically to giving. And also Generation Z want to be treated as equals. That's a nice little insight that I gained. From those insights, I went to step number 2, which was I came up with ideas of what are some ways that we could engage with Generation Z people knowing this information. And what I came up with was we could do one-on-one meetings with them and sit down and just chat with them and treat them as equals and say, hey, would you consider giving to this, your church? Number 2 was, if I go this way, 2 was, could we actually do something in a sort of presentation for them so that we could put them all together and do it the way we would do with adults? And number 3 is the way you would do with a major donor. Would you take them out to dinner and sit down with them and treat them as equals and say, hey, the work that we do here is about Black Lives Matter and all these other things. Social justice matters to you and it matters to us. So would you consider supporting it with your dollars? And then step number 3 is how to come up with a minimum viable prototype. And my solution was you could take one of them out to a coffee and try it out. So for about $10, you could have coffee with someone with these insights, what we learned, and find out whether or not you could get indeed young people. Whoop, I went to the wrong one. How do you get young people to, I went back in the steps here. This one right here, how you could get Generation Z to donate. You see, that's what's great about How to Try. It's a very simple read. You can read it under 2 hours for sure. It'll take you longer if you're my mother because you'll be commenting on every single page. But other than that, it should take you about 2 hours and you'll be able to come up with new, fresh ideas for even how to do stewardship. So I hope this helps you out. God bless you. Good luck and see you soon.